Yo, what it is, guys? Leon Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Can Summon Heroic Spirits. This is part 4. In the last part, Izuku just got his Berserker class servant being Flawn's Nightingale, and not only that, agents of the Public Hero Safety Commission began wanting to recruit Izuku to be part of their government branch. However, Izuku refuses, but everything turns for the worse when Izuku and Inko know the truth about the Public Hero Safety Commission, but will not let it stop him, as he will follow his own path on what it means to be a hero, with his servants helping him and his mother through all the attempts of the Public Safety Commission trying to suicide attempt his life. But that hasn't stopped just yet, with Izuku now going to UA. So with that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? As Izuku stands in front of UA, he soon heads into the hero school of his dreams. With that, he now is looking for Class 1A, with soon Sigurd saying, they need to put up a map for this school. How do they expect students to find their way? With even Kotaro actually agreeing with Sigurd as well. With Izuku basically laughing in his mind, agreeing with his two servants. As soon he finally made it to Class 1A, as he's saying, this is where all the country's best hero students are in this room, and I'm going to be part of them. After thinking this, Nobunaga soon appears in her physical form and that of her casual attire, with soon saying, "So why are you just standing there, Izuku? Open the door already." As soon Izuku saying, "Wait, but..." Within sliding the door open, within Izuku saying, "But there's possibly that Kachan and also that other kid from the entrance exam is in there." With soon thinking that, he was right on the money. As he looks into Class 1A, he soon sees both Bakugo and, Ida bickering with each other, with Bakugo having his feet on the desk and Ida basically telling him that he's basically disrespecting school property. With that, soon Izuku couldn't help but sigh, thinking, I really think the universe hates me. I can never escape from Kachan, can I? After saying that, Sigurd soon appears in his casual attire as well, saying, it seems to be that it looks like you and Bakugo are always fated to be together, either as rivals or as enemies. With soon Izuku saying, "You're not going to say friends? You really expect Bakugo to see you as his friend, Izuku?" With soon Izuku saying, "Fair point, that was just hopeful thinking." With soon saying that, Ida soon noticed Izuku at the entrance alongside both Nobunaga and Sigurd. With soon Izuku was freaking out, with then Nobunaga saying, "Hey, stop stuttering, Izuku. Just focus and talk." With soon Izuku saying, "Yeah, thanks, Nobu." With Izuku standing up straight and then looking at Ida walking to him saying, "Look, sir, if you're going to basically ridicule me for," within Ida bowing, saying, "I wish to apologize." With both Izuku and Nobunaga basically looking at the tall glasses teen, saying, "Wait, what?" With soon Sigurd adjust his glasses, looking at the conversation, with saying, "You knew about the rescue points. You knew about that there was a special part of the exam that I didn't. For that, you must have had better foresight than I, so I wish to apologize." With soon Izuku saying, "Wait, no, But then Sigurd saying, "If you really think that, then you are a fool." With then looking at the glasses, white and black-haired man. With soon Sigurd began explaining, Izuku didn't care about gaining points. Saving a person's life, protecting others, it comes naturally to him. It's natural for a hero to want to save and protect people. After all, defeating a villain means nothing if innocent people are caught in the crossfire and aren't saved. With hearing this, everybody in the classroom were really taken back by Sigurd's words. With oh, with as for Bakugo hearing these words, it kind of seems like he's being that of arrogant, and saying and basically going against his entire ideology of strength means everything. As for a certain heterochromatic boy with white and red hair, basically looking at Sigurd, thinking, "Who the hell is this guy? And why does his words actually mean something?" Soon, a couple seconds later, that a certain person shows up with saying, "Izuku, you have company." With Izuku saying, "What do you mean, Sig?" As he soon noticed Uraka with saying, "Hey, you're the boy that helped me and saved me. And hey, you're the girl that also helped me." With soon Nobunaga saying, "It was no problem. I was just helping out Izuku here." I mean, it's natural for a big sis to help out her little brother, as she has Izuku in that of a headlock close to her. With soon Izuku saying, "Can you stop, Nobu, please?" With soon, Ochako soon introduced herself as Ochako Uraka, with Izuku soon getting out of the headlock and soon catching his breath and saying, "I'm Izuku Midoriya. It's a pleasure." With then Nobunaga saying, "Oda Nobunaga, pleasure." With then saying, "Sigurd, nice to meet you." With then thinking, for a teacher, if you're already in the classroom, you should introduce yourself to your students, don't you think? With soon Izuku asking Sigurd, "What are you talking about?" Asking his first servant this. Then a thing begins to appear in front of the classroom, as it looks like that of a yellow caterpillar. However, inside of it's just a man inside of a sleeping bag, who doesn't look like he's had much sleep, saying, "You've already noticed me. Plus, I've expected you all to talk a lot longer. And you did, but you also made things quicker as well. So to be honest, I'll let it slide, at least this once." As soon saying this, he brings out that of a juice packet and then drinks it before getting out of the sleeping bag, and then showing him having that of a black uniform with somewhat of a scarf on, saying, "Hello, my name is Shota Aizawa. I'll be your homeroom teacher for the rest of the year. So yeah, also, put these on and meet me outside of the training field. Don't be late. I won't take tardiness for an excuse." Soon everybody was kind of confused. But then Nobunaga saying, "Looks like Sheba was totally on the money, right, Izuku?" With soon Izuku saying, "Yeah, Sheba did say in one of her visions I was going to get a teacher that was going to be quite, no nonsense kind of guy. And if this is the kind of guy he is, I'm kind of terrified on what he's capable of." But soon Sigurd thinking, I don't know why, but this guy seems familiar somehow. With then a couple minutes later, everyone in class 1A begins to show themselves on the practice field, with Izuku thinking, "Man, wonder what we're going to do." Castor didn't say on what kind of, teacher he is, but what kind of personality this guy has instead. Within Aizawa soon saying, "Good, everyone's here." Within, a girl that almost looks similar to that of a frog begins saying, "Mr. Aizawa, aren't we going to miss the orientation ceremony, Ribbit?" With soon Aizawa saying, "You're trained to become heroes. You don't have time to be wasting on stuff like that. You have an entire year to get to learn on what it takes to become a hero. So every second counts. Got it?" With soon, he brings out a ball, with soon saying, "You, Midoriya, catch." With Izuku soon catching a ball, with soon saying, what was your farthest throw in junior high? Within Izuku began thinking to himself, about 105 meters? With Soon saying, really? Is that what your quirk? With saying, no, that's just my basic strength. With Soon saying, I see. Okay then. Use your quirk to throw that ball, but make sure you stay in the white circle. With Soon, Izuku saying, yes sir. With Then thinking, it couldn't be that easy. I mean, if I just use probably one of my servants, it'll take it out of the air, but to be honest, would it just be them or me? I can't just do it. I just don't want them doing basically everything. We're doing some kind of practice test. Well, soon, he begins having a flashback on what Sheba told him. The teacher you're basically going to have is somebody who seems pretty droopy, but also seems to have that of a strong will. Not only that, he has a good head on his shoulders, and he doesn't take no nonsense attitude. And he gets easily annoyed, I will tell you that. With Soon Izuku saying, are you sure he's not Kachan? With Soon, Shay was saying, no, he's not that arrogant or selfish or self-absorbed. Nothing like that, Izu. With Soon just saying, but I will tell you this, he does prefer those who have that of hard work and are able to innovate their abilities a lot more better. So there's that. So take advantage of that. With Soon, he's saying, prefer those who have that of hard work. So, with then Izuku saying, Mr. Aizawa, you think I could possibly throw the ball twice instead of just once? With Soon, Aizawa saying, sure, why not? Can I ask why? Saying, I want to do it myself, but I also want to do it with my quirk as well. I want to show that there are things that I can improve besides just using my quirk alone. With Soon, Aizawa soon looks at Izuku with saying, well, this kid really is something. I think I actually might like him if he's able to figure me out this good. With then thinking, all right, here's a second ball. As he tosses it to Izuku, he soon thinks, okay, first, I'll throw it myself. And then I'll ask one of my servants to do it. Sheba's out of the question, given that she's with mom right now. So, with Izuku basically going down the list, soon he begins thinking he wants to test out that of Nightingale and wants to see what happens if she uses her full strength on something like that, on a test like this after all. With soon, he does himself, with then thinking, okay, trace on. With then, he enhances his physical strength and power, when now he prepares his wind magic. As he brings his arm back all the way, and soon steps forward, stomping on the ground, and soon releases the ball into the air with full strength of all of his magic. As it's soon sent flying far with his reinforced magic increasing his throwing strength and his wind magic repelling the ball even forward. As the ball goes up to at least around 675 meters alone. Then everybody was taken back by this, with Aizawa saying, interesting. I didn't expect him to have that of a super strength quirk. And not only that, if I looked closer, I felt like I felt wind swarming around his right arm. This kid is something else. As he snaps out of his thoughts on Izuku, soon saying, that's your first one, right, Midoriya? But soon Izuku saying, yes, sir. Here's my second one with my quirk this time. With soon everybody began thinking, wait, he didn't use his quirk? What do you mean? With soon a boy with that of a mask on, as he's the tallest in the entire classroom, saying, now I think about it, I think I saw him during the area where I did the practical exam. When I saw this, I believe his name was Midoriya, he was able to take down robots using swords. But when there are robots coming after him. It seems small things like smoke clouds were protecting him, destroying the robots that he was unable to see or he was able to notice. Within one of them being a boy with raven hair and that's of a plain face and looked like he had tape on his elbows, saying, "Wait, are you serious? That guy?" With Soon saying, "Yeah." With then the guy saying, "But I don't think that was his quirk. I think he has a different quirk." Then a guy with a tail saying, "Now that you mention it, there was two people there with Midoriya, if I recall. I think one of them said that their name was Oda Nobunaga, and the other one was Sigurd. But they didn't. They said that they weren't students, though." But then a blonde-haired boy looks like he has a lightning bolt in his hair, saying, "What? And now you mention it, they're not even around here." Making that comment, soon Bakugo gets pissed, saying, "That's because those bastards is that damn nerd's quirk." With soon everybody looking at the ashen explosion blonde, with soon a boy with spiky red hair and sharp teeth saying, wait, those guys were his quirk? You're joking, right?" With Bakugo clenching his fist in that frustration. "I only wish I was." As he's still pissed that he didn't even get the highest points in the entrance exam, that he got second, unfortunately. With soon Izuku saying, "Nightingale, can you please help me out?" With then the militaristic Berserker class servant appears beside Izuku, saying, "As you wish, Commander." As she grabs the ball from Izuku's hands, and everybody was shocked and surprised. With soon a few people were actually stunned seeing a person that just appeared out of nowhere, except for Bakugo and Aizawa looking at this with curiosity. Then Nightingale, using that of her heroic spirit strength and her berserker class strength, as saying, "You wish for me to throw this as hard as I can at full strength, do you not?" With soon Izuku saying, "Yeah, but make sure that you don't do it to the point that everybody gets hurt, okay?" But soon saying, "Understood, Commander." But then she preparing to throw the ball, as then she tosses it into the air at full power, with then creating that of a sonic boom shockwave that actually knocks everybody back in the practice field, with some people actually falling to their butt, and also even close to UA, a couple of glasses actually began getting cracked from the shockwave, as it's sent flying square into the air, even parting the clouds as well. But soon everybody could even see it. Within Aizawa having to catch his bearings because he's having to trying to stand up, with soon looking at the meters saying, "This can't be right." With soon as everybody begins wondering what just happened, as it shows infinity from Nightingale's strength alone. But soon Izuku saying, "Wow, nice work, Nightingale. Thank you. Thanks for your help." With Nightingale still having a stoic expression saying, "Anything you wish, Commander." But internally, she's actually glad that Izuku thanked her for her work, even if it was nothing major. With soon, everybody begins getting psyched, with Aizawa saying, "You all need to make sure to use your quirks in this exam. Remember that." With soon, everybody getting psyched as that of a pink-skinned girl and the same blonde-haired boy with lightning bolt begin making comments that they get to use their quirks all they want and that it's going to be fun. But soon, Izuku thinking, "Wait, why do I feel like they messed up?" But soon, Nightingale saying, "That's because they did, Commander. You remember what Castor said about your teacher." But then Aizawa getting pissed at this, basically saying, "So, you really think this is going to be fun? Okay then, How about this? The person with that of the lowest score will get expelled. With soon hearing this, everybody begins getting shocked. Within Ochako begins saying, "But that's not fair. We all worked hard to get into school. You can't expel us on the very first day." With then Aizawa saying, "Oh, not fair, you say? Tell me, is power-hungry villains fair? Natural disasters fair? People getting hurt fair? No, they're not. It's our job as heroes to combat that unfairness and make the world a better place. Your job, it's not going to be all fun and games when you know that people's lives are on the line. So you have to go beyond, plus ultra style. Remember that." Soon, hearing this, a few people are still kind of fear, but for some reason they're a lot more motivated to get through this as much as they can. With that, all the other tests go on somewhat as canon. The only difference being that of Izuku, which he has to do them, he has twice, which him being himself and the second time being his servants, which he switches out from time to time in each, event, except the ones that focused on his physical strength and, exercises, being that of sit-ups, pull-ups, and push-ups as well. So, yeah, nothing with that. However, everything else goes somewhat differently. With Izuku, thanks to Izuku's magecraft abilities, he's able to get higher placement than he would in canon. So, and not only that, because of his servants taking parts as well, he's also able to, get higher in the placement, mixing their scores with his as well, getting first place automatically, even if he didn't do so well in the quirk apprehension exam. So yeah. So even way, Izuku will get first place no matter what he does. With that, everybody was shocked and surprised once their scores were actually shown, with Izuku getting first place, second being Momo, third being Shoto, fourth being Bakugo, fifth being Ida, and so on and so forth as they went in canon. The only person that gets the lowest score and took Izuku's spot in the bottom is Minoru Mineta. With that, everybody looks at the grape head boy, with him also being terrified and actually began crying, saying, "Please, please, I don't want to be expelled." With soon Aizawa saying, "Huh? Oh, right. You getting expelled was nothing but a lie." With soon everybody begins freaking out, with even Izuku thinking, "Wait, he lied? But that can't be right. Shiba's predictions are always right." With soon a girl with a spiked ponytail saying, "You all didn't know? Of course he wasn't going to expel us. He wanted us to basically work hard to show and want us to give it our all. That's why the expulsion ploy was nothing but a trick." But soon hearing this, everybody begins getting annoyed and basically, somewhat glad that they're not getting expelled. With Momo soon saying, "Oh, I'll make sure to make that note of that, telling you all in the future. My apologies." With soon Bakio saying, "Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. After all of this, I didn't even get anywhere near first. Not only that, Deku got first again, and I got fourth place out of everything? What the actual hell?" With soon looking at the green-eyed boy, with then Kotaro soon saying, "Master, you made it." Saying, "Yeah, but I had to thank you guys for that." As he has that of Sigurd and Scott Hatch out. With Scott Hatch making comments saying, "Because of all the training you've gone through since you were at least around 10 years old, your endurance and physical body is a lot more better than it normally would have been. So, we can't take all the credit. It's your hard work and dedication that made it this far." But soon, Izuku couldn't help but scratch the back of his head, thanking his teacher/servant for everything. As Scott Hatch smiles at Izuku, she soon noticed Bakugo And also Shoto looking at Izuku and all the other servants, with soon Sigurd saying, so you've noticed too. It seems I already knew Bakugo would look at Izuku quite a bit, but it seems like a certain other person has taken quite a liking to our master. With soon saying, yes, I am aware. It may, sooner or later, they may come after Izuku to test his true strength. With that, Sigurd couldn't help but adjust his glasses, saying, yes. With then, soon, Aizawa saying, alright, now we're done with all this. You can all go to the classroom and grab a syllabus. And you can all leave classes early if you feel like it. Or if you want to stay around the school and get a feel of the place. Personally, I could care less. With soon, Aizawa walking off. With then, Izuku going to the classroom and changing out of his gym uniform. With then, Aizawa basically heading back to the teacher's office. He's soon saying, isn't it a little early to basically be speculating people, All Might? With Sue and saying, I am here, seeing how things were going. As it being All Might, saying, and I just wanted to see if you were really planning on going to expel your entire class. With Soon saying, personally, I was actually planning on it, but I was going to do it if none of them didn't have any potential whatsoever. Mineta was actually close to being expelled if he didn't have any potential, so that's why I didn't. And also, were you expecting me to expel Midoriya as well? Hearing that, All Might was caught off guard, as part of him saying, no, I wasn't. I knew that Midoriya would get high in the exam. I was just wanting to know if you planned on expelling him. Because if he only focused on using his quirk instead, and just with soon, as I was saying, actually, I was planning on expelling him if he just wanted to use his quirk, do all the work, instead of him as well, and just sat around while everybody else did the exams. I probably would have, but he wanted to do it twice. He wanted to show his strength and the strength of his own quirk as well. To me, he's somebody who values hard work and dedication and is willing to get stronger and stronger alongside his quirk as well. But soon, All Might hearing this, he couldn't help but smile, but the smile faded pretty quickly, as he still thinks that Izuku has a connection to All For One, especially when he saw that he was able to throw it pretty far without using his supposed sentient quirk. Within thinking, please, Aizawa, if I could, I want to talk to young Midoriya tomorrow after battle training. But soon, Aizawa having that of a raised eyebrow and is wondering why All Might is so interested in Izuku. As Izuku continues walking out of UA and preparing to go to the train station, when soon he hears a couple of voices behind him, as it being Ochako and Ida, and also, well, surprisingly, Momo actually wanted to catch up with Izuku actually and the others, with soon saying, Yaoyorozu, was it? With soon saying, yes, that's me. With saying, you all are heading to the train station as well. You don't mind if I tag along? With soon Izuku saying, oh, sure, but my train doesn't come until later on actually, so I got time to wait. With then Ochako saying, so you must live pretty far away, I'm guessing. With soon Izuku saying, you have no idea. While walking to the train station, all of Izuku's servants couldn't help but admire the fact that Izuku is literally talking to other people, even two girls who which he would have a hard time trying to speak and talk to. With soon Sigurd saying, just shows how much he's growing. Gotta give him respect for that. Soon, Skyhead couldn't help but place her hands on her chest, thinking that Izuku has truly grown not just in that of combat and training, but personally as well. And she's truly proud of him, with her even actually blushing this time. But she has no idea why, even though she kind of does. With soon Izuku, while talking to the others, Izuku wanted to ask them all about their quirks. With soon Kotaro rematerialized, saying, "Don't worry, Master. I already taken care of that." With soon showing him his old hero notebooks, as saying, "Wait, you already took care of all of that?" With Kotaro basically nodding and says, "Me and Sigurd figured you may want to know about all your other classmates' quirks, so we already wrote them all down. While you and a few of the others were helping during the quirk comprehension test. I hope you don't mind." But soon Izuku looks over and saying, "Wow, thanks a lot, Kotaro." With soon Kotaro couldn't help but smile and saying, "Anything for you, my master." With soon looking as he stands up within everybody, as everybody else looks at the red-haired teen, with soon Izuku saying, "Oh, sorry, this is another aspect. He's another aspect of my quirk. Let me explain." His name, with soon Kotaro basically standing in place, lowering his head and soon introducing himself. "My name is Fuma Kotaro the Fifth, and I am here to serve my master Izuku as his quirk." With soon, the three were actually really taken back by this. But soon, Momo soon saying, "Fuma Kotaro the Fifth. Wait, why do you have the name similar to that of the demonic wind ninja?" With soon, Izuku's eyes began widening, saying, "Wait, you know?" With soon, Momo saying, "He was a ninja that served under the Hojo clan during the Warring States period. Not only that, it was stated that his ninja clan was known to become that of a one-man army, and he was the leading force of that clan, even though others under that name were considered to be monsters." With soon Izuku saying, "It's just name-wise, that's all. I just call him Fuma Kotaro. He's not the actual original Fuma Kotaro after all." Within Kotaro removing his hat and soon showing his eyes, saying, "Of course, the real Fuma Kotaro died. It doesn't make sense for the real one to be alive after all." With then both Ida saying, "I guess you have a point there. Well, you have quite the sentient quirk, Midoriya. Quite versatile as that." With soon Ochako saying, "Yeah, it's so cool, Deku. I have to say, it is really awesome." With then Sky Hatch actually appeared alongside Nobunaga, as the two ladies have Nobunaga has her katana and Sky Hatch has her Gable spear. With soon Izuku basically having both his arms out, saying, "Girls, stop now!" With soon they both stop. With Izuku saying, "Seriously, you didn't have to do that. I know you guys get triggered when somebody calls me Deku, but still." With soon Sky Hatch saying, "Sorry, Izuku. I couldn't help myself." With soon Nobunaga placing her katana on her shoulder, saying, Yeah, it's just I'm tired. Ever since that bastard Bakio keeps calling you that, it's kind of a trigger name if somebody else says it too." With then Izuku saying, "I get it. I totally get it. But still, there's no reason to go that far." But soon Ochako was really confused and terrified alongside Ida and Momo. With soon Ochako asking, "Hey, Midoriya? Why was..." Soon Izuku saying, "Deku isn't really my name. It's Izuku Midoriya. But Deku is what Kachan always called me." And personally, these two really hate it when other people call me Deku. After explaining that, Nobunaga soon saying, don't take it personally. I just really hate it when somebody calls my little brother Izuku Deku because he's far from useless, especially what that damn bastard Bakugo says. With then Sky Hatch, having her Gable spirit saying agreed. Izuku is a hard worker, driven and strong. He's kind-hearted and cares about others more than himself. To me, and to all of us, he truly does have the heart of a hero. And I am truly lucky to have somebody as him, as my master, more than anything. Soon, Izuku couldn't help but blush, saying, can you guys stop? It's really embarrassing. With soon, Ochako hearing all this, saying, oh, really? So it's a misunderstanding. I don't think I call him Deku because I think he's, useless. I think it kind of sounds kind of cute. Like he can do it after all. Soon, Izuku hearing this and saying, well, Deku it is. With then both Sky Hatch and Nobunaga having that of a sweat drop, saying, just like that, and you're willing to change. But soon, Kotaro couldn't help but shake his head sideways, but that of a smile, as he says to himself, my master is too pure for this world, and that's how I like it. Soon, after explaining this, everything somewhat went back to normal as they leave UA and heading to the train station. With Izuku looking through the notebook, with everyone in Class 1A's quirks all explained, but still much that Izuku can add to it to help to see. With even Momo looking at the book, as it's pretty good explaining even about her own quirk. Soon, Kotaro was about to say he lives to serve and please until everybody walks by that of a mother and her child, her son, as it looks like even elementary school classes have ended. With Kotaro couldn't help but look away, as for some reason he wished that could be him and his mother. With soon Izuku saying, hey, Kotaro, are you okay? But soon Kotaro snapping out of it, as soon his eyes were covered once again, saying, yeah, I'm fine, master. I'm totally fine. Saying, are you sure? You zoned out. But soon looking back and soon seeing the mother and her child, saying, Kotaro, were you thinking about your mother? But soon Kotaro saying, maybe not. I can't really say for sure. Come on, let's go. With soon Kotaro catching up with the others, with Izuku walking too, with Sigurd walking alongside of him as he materializes in his physical form, saying, you can't really blame him, can you? Saying, I can't. After all, there is no Holy Grail War, and I'm accessing you because Alaya allows me to access the Throne of Heroes. But if I could, I would bring Kanta Dazo from the Throne of Heroes as well. I want him to be with his mother, just as I want you to be with your beloved wife, Brunhilde. But soon, Sigurd places a hand on Izuku's shoulder, saying, I know. You can only have one servant of each class, and we're all aware of it. After all, you did try so many times to the point that you almost exhausted all your mana. Izuku, don't feel bad for us having our own personal hang-ups. It's only natural. But just let it be. Kotaro will be himself once again tomorrow. But still, soon placing a hand on his head, saying, don't let it get to you. We've all made peace with the things that we can never have, after all. So, And we're just here to always be by your side to help you in your dream as well. But soon hearing this, Izuku saying, yeah, thanks guys. And sorry again. With Sigurd saying, you apologize way too much, Izuku. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to read them. Also, tell me what you guys think about the practice portion that Izuku had to do it. Well, Izuku got twice, being with himself and then his heroic spirits, which actually got him even farther in first place than he would have. So even if he didn't even do so well, he was still going to get first place no matter what. Also, what do you guys think about each servant having their own personal hang-ups after all, since they can't be with the ones that they care about the most from their past, even though many of them are parts of the Throne of Heroes. However, if Izuku wants to get them, he's going to have to get rid of his current servants. And most of the ones that of his current servants want are already that of their current class or somebody else's class. So yeah, which kind of makes Izuku feel bad for his servants, given how much they have done for him, and yet he feels like he hasn't done much for them. But even so, please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification to keep up to date with my other videos. Also, check out my Discord and gaming channel. Links to be in the description below. So with all that said, this is Mooky, signing out. Later, guys.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlist. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!